I didn't even like him in Groundhog Day.
What?
Okay, well,
Ooh.
I like...
Oh.
No,
Now
no,
we
no,
gotta
no.
That's
talk.
fighting talk.
That is fighting talk.
No, okay. I like Groundhog Day, but it's just kind of like his motivation the whole time. I get that he gets like character development.
But I
I
guess
think
that's
he's
the problem watching any film in the 80s. They're all fairly misogynistic. That's kind of the plot of every 80s movie, isn't it? Which is ridiculous. But
A lot of
that's,
mansplaining going
that's
on, and yeah,
well,
Whip-
it's like we're mansplaining to her.
mansplaining.
God.
There's more meta for you.
Yeah. But
Rage Whale. Special guest episode.
today's special guest is Nicole from California, and she is on a journey to watch the 1,000 greatest movies of all time. We discuss many different films with her, and it's interesting to see her take as a different generation on older movies, special effects, themes. This is a really fun chat we know you'll enjoy.
And action.
Welcome back, guys. On today's episode, we have a special guest, Nicole, all the way from America. And I advise you guys give her a follow on social media. Her handle is Film Fatale 1000. She's got a really good idea about her socials. So, Nicole, great to have you. Whereabouts are you exactly today, anyway?
I'm from California.
California. You're in California right now, I take it, yeah?
Yeah, I'm in California right now.
Whereabouts? What? Not your full address, obviously,
I'm
but
like, I can give you my address. No, I'm like an hour away from LA.
wow. Okay. It's
Yeah,
every mad story I hear about America usually comes from California. You
that
guys
makes
have,
sense. We got weird shit going on here all the time.
yeah, it's insane in the news.
There's
Yeah,
a film
yeah.
called California that's got all kinds of weird shit going on with it, with David
Calif-
Duchovny and
with a
Brad
K.
Pitt. And have you seen
That must
California?
be accurate then.
Have you seen California?
Oh no, I haven't. Sorry.
Maybe that can be on the list. I don't know.
Do you mind asking us if we ask how old you are? Because I know you're younger. And
Yeah,
looking-
I'm 18.
18, right? Okay.
That's lucky, isn't it? It's almost a really quick podcast. I'm 12, and see you next week.
Imagine, yeah.
Well,
Who's the youngest person you've had on here?
you.
You.
By
Yeah.
probably.
How old's your cousin?
How old's my
What?
cousin?
Your cousin, Kev. Your nephew or whatever, who was in the band. He
Oh,
can't be that
right.
old.
Yeah, you need to address who you're talking to, James. It sounded really creepy when you asked Nicole,
Yeah, I
who's your
was like,
cousin?
why the fuck?
No, you were talking about the youngest person on the podcast. Surely he's up there.
To be fair, he's 17. Yeah, a musician. Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
Only just.
So I
So,
don't
yeah.
get the title of the youngest.
So the reason we asked you to come on is because really like your social media and really like your presence there and your concept. If you want to explain what your concept is and why you're doing it.
Oh, okay. So basically, I'm on a so-called mission to watch the top 1,000 greatest movies of all time, according to this Entertainment Weekly book. Freaking thick. I don't know why.
Sorry, are you doing it in order? Like, does each page tell you which one to watch, or is it?
Well, so there's 10 different genres in here, and there's 100 per genre. And I don't go in order, but I just pick whichever one I feel like. But they're all ranked within the genres, so it's like a whole thing.
Wow.
I know. I don't know why I chose to do it. I honestly was just bored. I can't even lie. Like, I wish there was a more profound answer, but that's really the truth.
But that's the good thing as well. Like, because of your that's why I mentioned your age. That wouldn't normally be relevant, but I think because you're 18 and you're looking at this book and you're looking at like really old school films from like the 40s and
Yeah.
50s. It's not just new films. I think it's, and what one thing that cropped up is when you did the review of Ghostbusters.
Oh gosh.
And I was just like, how does that relate to someone your age that didn't see it when it, well, even I don't think we saw it when it came out, did it? We probably saw it like a few years later.
Yeah, well, I think I saw it when I was on TV, man. I definitely didn't go to the cinema for that one.
Yeah, we're not that old. But it was part of our youth. It was part of our nostalgia. So even when you watch it today and it might not be holding up that well, we still love it because we remember how great it was. Like what if we start there, what was your thoughts on Ghostbusters, and do you think your age comes into factor here?
I think it does. Like what you said, I think some movies, if you didn't grow up with it, it doesn't stick as well. I don't think Ghostbusters is bad, but I was just like, well, in that video, I also talked how I just don't like Bill Murray. He just like
Sacrilege.
Whoa.
something. I feel almost bad because I have no reason to hate him. It's just something about him just irks me.
Is
Characters he
it-
plays.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, is it the
Yeah.
characters or is it? Yeah. I think
Well,
he
plays
plays
an arsehole, doesn't he?
obnoxious. He plays obnoxious, kind of sarcastic
Yeah.
characters a lot.
Yeah,
Because
And he's good at
even
it,
in
so
what was it, Scrooged? He's not a very likable character in that until he goes on his arc, which I don't know if that's in your
Yeah.
1000
it's
movie.
got to be in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Which
that's
one
it. Like, what film
Scrooge.
would you say you watched in your youth? Like when you were younger, growing up, that is nostalgic for you now. Like even
oh
like a.
god.
So I'm trying to think what even year you were born then.
I
Yeah,
was
but
born
you're
in
not going to watch a film when you're
2007.
1 year old. Like, actually, that's an interesting question. What was the first film you saw, and how old were you when you?
God, I've just realized you were born in 2007, right?
Who remembers the
it's-
first film they ever saw? She was probably
I
like
know, I don't
3 or
remember.
something.
I don't remember the first film I ever saw. I just know we had a TV in my van and it would just play Shrek 2 on loop. So, like,
Okay, Shrek 2 is good though, man.
but
Shrek
no, it is. But I think like I would say maybe people my age, they grew up with like a lot of Disney Channel like original movies. That's probably like the biggest
Okay.
nostalgic like High School Musical and things like that.
Was that with Zac Efron? Zac Efron?
Yeah. Zac
Yeah,
Efron.
okay.
Really interesting. Like apart from like Disney, what was the first like sort of serious films like not like cartoon, not proper childish type stuff. Not I'm saying that stuff's childish, but Shrek 2 goes a long way in lots
Keep
of different
digging, Kev.
genres.
Just keep
But you
digging.
know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I watched Winnie the Pooh when I was a kid, but I would say my nostalgic films are still 80s films like Top Gun and Cocktail Tom Cruise type films. Like what would you say? I guess it's not even that so young.
Do you mean ones that your parents kind of say like,
Yeah,
check this
I
out?
mean, well, us guys, when we first started watching films that we probably shouldn't, we're probably when we're 8, 9, 10, when we're watching 18 films like RoboCop and Terminator and things
Yeah.
that were too young for us.
Yeah,
What's
you
the
were allowed to stay up and watch it because mom and dad said it was okay, sort of thing.
Yeah. So is there any films like that you'd say that you got into, which would be less than 10 years ago?
Oh god. Okay, I guess like the first non-childish movie. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I mean, I have to think. Well, the first movie I watched in middle school that made me like movies was Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Classic.
Great movie.
And The Sound of Music
Classic.
Didn't
is
expect
like
you to
my
say that.
favorite movie.
No. I like the fact you went older as well. You weren't going to say something that came out in 2000 and
No,
12 or
honestly, I'm
something.
very bad with like newer movies. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of things that have came out in the past like decade.
What is
It's
your
like concerning.
apart from your book, is there like a genre you personally try and stick with? Are you like really into your horrors or your comedies or
I don't know. I think I like comedies and I like thrillers. And I guess I do like I like musicals. I used to say I didn't, but no, I very much do.
okay?
You'd like the Ed Gein TV series then, because that's all of that. I'm only kidding. Well, actually, there is elements of.
There is a little bit, yeah. Like we've said before as well. Like, well, me personally, I'm not a fan of musicals or anything like that. But then you get things like La La Land, and you go, "Oh yeah, that is a musical," but it's also an incredible story. It's not. I think musical degrades it almost. Like it's so much more than just a musical. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, La La Land was another one. Was like when I watched that for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, I love movies. Look, wait.
Hey,
it was right there.
it's so good. The
Nice.
music as well in that is beautiful, like
It
stunning.
is. And I think
Remember when they accidentally thought they won like the Oscar or whatever it was? They read the wrong name. It was Moonlight.
Yeah, La Moonlight.
They were all up on stage, weren't they? Getting all happy, and they were like, "Oh no, I read the wrong thing. Sorry."
They used that though for should have gone to Specsavers. The marketing team behind that was genius. The next day, they literally should have gone to Specsavers, and it was them doing like reading the plaque for
I mean,
the
the guy
Oscars.
that read it was about 80-something years old, so they were asking for trouble.
Yeah, bless him.
So when you're doing your
Sorry to interrupt the show. Just a reminder to say we love and appreciate you all for listening to the podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, follow, as this really helps us continue to progress and improve the content and keeps us making these fun episodes for you guys. Oh, we're also on these things called Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us there too, as we share short, funny reels on the reg that you can share with friends if you like. Now, back to the mayhem.
your challenge of watching 1,000 films then. So you're picking at random and crossing them off and then just going through in random stages. Are you just like literally flicking through or going for something that you kind of fancy or you've heard something about?
At first, when I first started, I genuinely was just like flipping through and then putting my finger on one. But it depends. Some days I just randomly choose, and then other days I actually read like the synopsis, and I'm like, I feel like watching that today.
I think it must be tough because there's so many in there, isn't there? And it's so varied and from like 100 years of cinema, you know.
There's so many. I noticed the like most common years. There's a lot of 80s. There's so much 80s in there.
80s were great, man.
Yeah. But the book's kind of weird. I noticed they have TV series in here. I'm like, that's not a movie. You can't just be doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in the kids, there's like a kids section, and they just put like all of the Superman cartoons as one thing. And I was like, what am I supposed to do now? I'm gonna watch all of them.
That's cheating. That's cheating. Isn't it?
How many have you done into your 1,000?
Oh god. I actually think I'm not that far. I've only seen like 15 because I started my account like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just everything on your account is the stuff you've watched.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll be like 22 or 23 by the time you finish.
How old I'll be. I don't know.
And I like
That's
the fact
funny.
like everyone needs to go and follow our page because it's, you know, like I do like reviews of films occasionally, but I just do a basic review, whereas you make it really fun and a bit silly, and it's almost a little comedy show at the same time. And I like that, dressing up or doing something weird. And I think that's really engaging. And I just noticed, I thought I'd seen them all, but I've just scrolled down and you've done one of my favorites, A Hard Day's Night. Beatles.
Oh my god, that one was so great.
How did I miss that?
That is a classic movie.
There's like 3, the Beatles are in here a lot. I think they're in like both the comedy and there's a music section, but it gets confusing because it's like musicals and movies about music, and I'm like, what are we doing? But
I suppose, yeah, it's completely different things. Like, what's the one with, what's that? You know the music film, the one of the best. Oh, come on!
Musical Rocket Man.
No, that is a
One with
musical.
Bradley
Sorry.
Cooper and Lady
Yeah,
Gaga.
that was good.
No, that's
Star is
not.
Born.
What's the daughter of Goldie Hawn? There's a quiz for you. First one to guess.
Oh God, what's her name?
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, something Love. Something.
No,
It's Kurt
Frozen.
Russell's daughter. No. It's Oh man.
why are you guys so rubbish?
Ouch.
You gave
Says
us
the
like
person
not
who
like
can't
one
remember.
clue.
It is something Love. It's
Kate Hudson. Who's
Kate
love?
Hudson,
What are you
okay.
about? No, Kate Hudson. 1 second. Almost Famous. Have you
Almost
seen
Famous.
Almost
Oh.
Famous?
Wow, that's an
That's
old one.
probably in there. I can.
Because that is a music film, but it's not a musical. That was just an example, but I had a brain freeze that I had to
Right.
find the answer. That was in 2000. And that's epic. That's probably one of the best music
I don't
films.
even think this book goes up to the year 2000. It stops at like 1999.
How
Do you know
old
what,
is the book? How old
I
is
don't
that?
even. I bought this at a random like estate sale because it was $1, and I was like, okay.
See, I'm even more interested now because you could probably buy a nice shiny book that's got better sections. It's got all the
Oh,
Oscar
for sure. This
nominations
book
and
is not
stuff.
even reliable, but I'm trapped here now.
I like the fact that it's quite shit in a good way.
No, it literally is. They put the Godfather trilogy as one movie. I was like, what are we doing?
Wow.
Okay,
But
that's
maybe that's how they're saying, like,
Controversial.
religiously, you need to watch all three of these. You
No,
know?
yeah, that's fair.
well, I suppose Godfather 2 is going to be in. Well, both of them are going to be in there, but Godfather 2 is going to be higher up. But it wouldn't make sense to watch that first, obviously, would it?
Well, yeah, no, because it's going to spoil a lot of things and be out of sequence. Yeah. It won't make sense.
They put Aliens above Alien.
Ooh, I'd
Which
be
is
tempted. I'd be tempted to.
I kind of do as well. We talked a lot about on our podcast about James Cameron and how he takes over a franchise. He comes in at second place and then just destroys the franchise with one of his scripts. So, like with Terminator 2, he stole the franchise. With Aliens, which is the second one, he stole the franchise. So he is a master filmmaker and screenwriter. Like, he's just incredible. I was going to say though, jumping back to musical really quickly though. Moulin Rouge, the Baz Luhrmann is really, really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When
Nicole
do you think
Kidman.
it would be in here?
You see, the weird thing is we can't really add
Nicole
much
Kidman,
to
Ewan
Nicole's
McGregor.
list because she's already got a big list.
In Broadbent. Yeah, that's true, actually. We've got to be careful we don't give you too many movies to go away with for homework.
it's
She's
okay.
like, hang on a minute, I've got
Now
1,005. Yeah, you've got a few years of work ahead of you already, man. So
Whoa.
we don't want to add to
People
that.
are always recommending me things, and I'm like, I'll get back to that when I'm like 40. Like, I don't know.
We'll be
When.
back on when you're 40. I don't even know how old we'll be at that point, but yeah, we'll be in our 60s.
You'll be
That'll
like
be-
90.
Yeah, we might be 90.
Wow.
Ouch.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Wait, what am I looking for? You said
It's very cool of you kind of carving out time to hang out with three old men. It just
I know.
Don't say that. That's weird.
No, that sounds scary.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only kidding.
When I told my mom, she was like, I was like, yeah, I got invited to be on some podcast. She's like, who are they? And I was like, I don't know, some like 3 men from the UK. She's like, what do they want from you? And I was like, I don't know.
What do they
They're
want?
not gonna hurt me. It's okay.
It's a scam. We've got your bank account details now, so
No,
don't
she
worry.
literally asked. She's like, are they scammers? I'm like, no, these are like real people. Like, look at their video.
Well, we've already found
Yes,
out
they
roughly
actually-
where you live and your rough age, so we can work out your passwords from that.
Yeah, that's the whole objective of this
It's
episode.
1,000 movies. Just
Yeah.
like,
What's your pet's name, by the way? Just out of curiosity. No, don't tell us. Don't tell us.
No, who was it earlier? What's your? How old is your cousin?
Yeah. That was the password.
So, what do you think of like when you're watching like? I love watching an old black and white film occasionally, but you need to be in the right mood for it. Like you mentioned, you watched the Beatles' "Hard Day's Night," and I think I don't even know if that counts because it's so fun and silly and it's fast paced that it doesn't feel like an old black and white movie. But do you enjoy them as well? Because I know you've seen a few, haven't you? Now
I do. I mean, I feel like something being black and white doesn't determine if it's boring. It's just like if your story's boring, then you're boring. Like,
correct, yeah. But I think as well, like as things have gone through time, I think it's really interesting because we have a very different perspective, not just because of our age, but the way we were brought up and stuff like that, I can watch a film from the 70s and 80s, for instance, and see things that are misogynistic or not very nice, and it really grates on me. It's like, oh my god, it becomes jarring. But because I remember that time, or that's kind of the way the world was there, I can let it slide in a weird way. Whereas if a
Yeah.
film director did one today, it would be awful unless it was about the 70s highlighting the horribleness. But when you're watching black and white films, or like 60s, especially when you're born in this century, how jarring is it for you guys, like in your generation and stuff? Or do you still see it as, oh, that's what happened? Or do you go, that's horrible?
Oh, that's kind of hard. I mean, that's the whole thing with this challenge, like watching older movies. I always have to remember when it was made, and like, I don't know, if something seems kind of controversial, I just need to remember like what it was at the time. Um, and same thing goes for if I think a movie is kind of boring, I need to remember that it was probably like insane back then, and it's because how young I am, I'm so used to, because film has gone so far, like it's not fair for me to just like judge it as where I am now. I have to like remember when it was made. I don't know
Yeah.
what I just said, but yeah.
No,
That's what I'm just saying.
that makes
film.
do you do much research? Like if you watch a film like, for instance, The Beatles or Ghostbusters, do you then read up a little bit about it, like how it was made or who the director was, to see what else he's done in today's world? Or do you just watch a film, do a review, and then move on to the next one? Because I know it can be time consuming going into loads of detail.
You know, it's honestly, I do very little research because I the most I do before I watch a movie is just read kind of what it's about, and then I just watch it so that I could just see what my genuine reaction is. And then because I feel like a lot of film accounts, usually they're the people recommending things and like being informational, but my account, it's like everyone in my comments is telling me about the film and they recommend me things. So like my research is kind of through them because they know more than me most of the time.
But that's like, 'cause, like looking at your page, you've not watched loads of like, you're not watching loads of new stuff. There it is majority older films. So
Well, the
it's really
book only goes up to 1999, Kev.
yeah, but no, even past that, you're watching like 60s and 70s and 80s mainly in the stuff there, and I think it's really interesting that you mentioned yourself that you've got the choice of the book and you pick and choose, and you've gone back and watched older films more than the newer films. I don't know if that's
Really?
subconscious, but even a lot of these films are older than us, and it's not your normal choice. I'd say, like Rosemary's Baby, like. I can't imagine
That was so good. You said there was a prequel. Why is there a prequel? How does that work?
a new film but about the story before Rosemary's Babies happened.
But like, what context could they even provide to that? Or I'm confused.
It's the stories of one of the neighbors. You know how it's that couple that take in
Yeah.
a pregnant woman and make it the
Oh,
Antichrist.
yeah.
Well, they've tried to do that before, and in Rosemary's Baby, they talk about the one that got away or the one that didn't work out or something like that. And the story's about that and her getting away. And at the very end of the film, she commits suicide, jumps out of the window with a
Oh,
pregnant lady, jumps out the window to kill herself and Satan, basically. And as she splats on the floor, a new couple walk around the corner, and it's the scary couple that meet them at the corner
right.
and say, don't look, come on in, and then give them the necklace or something like that to, the necklace that protects the baby to keep him Satan or whatever it is. Do you know what I'm on about?
Wow.
Any of that?
Yeah, I know. I loved your use of when
Wow.
she splats on the floor.
Yeah, like it's The Departed, where he just gets thrown off
Yeah.
the roof.
It's really good because it's modern. It's actually probably better than Rosemary's Baby because it's basically the same plot,
Wow,
but
really?
done slightly differently. And she bumps. Oh, that was it. The Rosemary, the lady in the film, the film you watched.
The
She actually
Rosemary.
she what is it? She moves into the building a few weeks before and bumps into the original woman in the prequel.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, I like your necklace," and that's the thing that's the amulet that's protecting the Satan basically growing inside her. And yeah, she gives it to her as a gift before she jumps off and goes splat.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Just
flat.
splat.
it's good. It's called Apartment 7A. It's on Prime or Paramount or something like that.
Apartment 7A
Interesting. Yeah, I
splat.
should check it out.
Yeah, it's got her from Ozark in it, Drew.
Laura Linney.
No, the young blonde.
Oh, the one
short
that was in
hair.
Weapons. The one that was in Weapons.
Yes, Weapons and in Wolfman and stuff like that. She's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Damn, I can't remember
Yeah.
her name right now.
We're all very good at knowing things, but not knowing the names.
Yeah, we're terrible.
It's
Yeah,
in
we-
there.
we
We
just-
just
Anybody would wonder why
Yeah.
we, tried to do a podcast about movies when we can't remember much stuff. But maybe that's, it challenges us every time. Yeah.
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 So you
I had
like
something I was going to say, but I completely forgot. So.
you like Rosemary's Baby anyway, then?
I did. I liked it a lot. I think it was like one of my favorites that I've seen so far from the things
Really?
I've seen. I think
I was gonna-
so.
It is controversial, that film. Sorry, go on, Drew.
No, I was just going to say, because obviously you and your friends and everything, do you go to the cinema though? Have you seen any new stuff?
That's the thing. I'm like a hermit. Like I haven't seen any newer movies. Like honestly, if you name like any new movie that has came out recently, I most likely have not seen it at all.
Wow. That's
I
just
know.
mad. So it's almost like you just stay at home and go into the 70s or like
I know.
the
People are like,
60s.
"Oh, watch what? I didn't see I don't know, like Sinners, for example. I never saw Sinners. Everyone was talking about it, and then at the same time, I'm like, hey, everyone, like, check out this like zombie movie from the 1940s. Like, I'm like way behind. I don't know what's going
Brilliant.
on.
Yeah, you're about 70 years behind. Yeah.
Or maybe you've got that kind of what's that famous thing like wise head on young shoulders kind of thing. Have you heard of
Is
that?
that a thing? I don't.
It is actually a thing. It's the idea that like you're kind of more mature, like you're drawn to something prior to things that are happening now. Do you know what I mean? If that makes
Wise
sense.
beyond your years.
Yeah, wise beyond your years. Yeah, it's like there's a maturity to you in the sense that you go, well, I'm gonna take this time to find out about movies back in a different time when it was much harder to make a movie like that, or the kind of craft behind that, or the kind of skills or how they did special effects back then compared to like AI or CGI and stuff like that. It's like
Yeah.
you're getting the real kind of the real authenticity of movies and how it was. I mean, back in the day, I think it was almost like there was almost like a flicker book thing where they just like literally do that side where they'd be moving through the reel and record things. So it's come on so far. So yeah.
On a side note, like I don't want to fixate on Rosemary's Baby, but have you seen the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Quentin Tarantino.
I haven't. No, I know it, but I haven't seen it.
Okay, so this is where I think you should do one extra step. I'm not telling you. You do what you want, but I think, but especially these older films, I think it's really interesting. Like Rosemary's Baby from 1968. The director's Roman Polanski.
Mm-hmm.
You should do some research into Roman Polanski.
Oh gosh. Well, he was with Sharon Tate, wasn't he?
Yes. See, it sounds
10
like you already
points.
have. Yeah. And they both appear in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because it's Quentin Tarantino's love letter to the 60s in LA in Hollywood. So it's like it's up your street, like literally
After
it's around the
stealing
corner.
Rosemary's Baby.
No, I need to watch it.
Yeah, and it's based in this. Yeah, it's based in the 60s where he's just about to get the contract to do Rosemary's Baby and stuff like that, and all this other. And Sharon Tate gets in real life, Sharon Tate gets murdered and stuff like that, and Charlie
Manson.
Charles Manson's is walking around as well. So it's like he's in the same world. Roman Polanski is, Charles Manson and all these random people, and that's where the Beatles and Beach Boys come into action as well. Because Beach Boys,
very up my alley, honestly.
yeah,
I need to see it.
what you could do, this is an idea, not to be a shoulda or throw ideas at you, but while you're doing your amazing 1,000 movie marathon, right? If we were to give you directors' names of movies you should just check out on the fly, then you can dip into some of the kind of, news, like Tarantino, like Christopher Nolan, like Steven Spielberg, Scorsese, like some of those ones, just to kind of get a nice mix of different kind of movie culture and styles.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. The most, like, in high school, in my senior year, I took, like, a film literature class, and then I think I got introduced to more, like, newer movies there because my teacher was awesome. She had us do, like, a Wes Anderson unit, and she made us watch some Christopher Nolan, like Inception.
Nice.
And except my experience watching Inception was, like, super meta because I was very tired that week at school and I was, like, falling asleep during class, so I was, like, having dreams while waking up and watching them have dreams within dreams, and I thought I was high, like, I thought I was going insane. So I need to
That's
rewatch
amazing.
that. That was
That sounds
Wow.
like a panic attack.
That is
I
amazing.
thought I was going crazy.
That is incredible. Yeah. Waking up from your own dream into watching Inception. That's genius.
Yes.
And what Wes Anderson film did you watch, or did you watch a bunch of them? Because they're unusual films as well, and not all are that great. It's a mix.
We watched, well, at least the ones I've seen. I have seen Bottle Rocket, and we watched Grand Budapest Hotel, Royal Tenenbaums, but the Life Aquatic one.
Bill Murray again.
Yeah.
I know.
Doesn't like Bill Murray.
Bill Murray underwater, You're like, God damn it, Bill.
I don't like him. I don't like him in any of I didn't even like him in Groundhog Day. Okay, well, I like. No.
That's fighting talk.
That is fighting.
No, okay. I like Groundhog Day, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. Like his motivation the whole time. I get that he gets like character development or whatever, but it's just I still just don't.
But I guess that's going to be your problem watching any film in the 80s. They're all fairly misogynistic. They're all very much like,
yeah,
the woman should be in the kitchen, and I got to get the girl. That's kind of the plot of every 80s movie, isn't it? Basically,
yeah, literally.
The girl needs saving, so I got to be the man and save her. It's like, which is ridiculous, but
a lot of mansplaining going on, and yeah.
Well,
women characters
we're mansplaining to her.
Mansplaining.
Oh,
There's more meta for you.
Yeah, but that is the 80s. That is before political correctness was invented,
and before women had a decent kind of.
And we evolved as a species.
Yeah. Congratulations, you have arrived on film set. Now you have more lines. You can actually have a character.
But to be fair, Nicole, you're not wrong. Life Aquatic, I didn't like either.
I didn't. It kind of did nothing for me. I know people really like that one, but
I don't get it either. I don't know why. But Grand Budapest was good, and I say French.
I love Grand Budapest.
French Dispatch was probably my favorite.
Is that his latest one?
It's 2021.
Oh, okay.
It's good. It's got Chalamet in it. Chalamet.
There's a guy on my I hope he actually doesn't see this, but there's a guy on my campus and he looks exactly like Timothée Chalamet, and it scares the crap out of me because sometimes I'm going to class and I think it's him. Like, I think it's him. He's always there. I actually thought it was
just going to your class. Like, I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. Just
At least he doesn't look like Bill Murray.
Yeah.
I would. No, I'm not gonna say that. I was like, I would hurt him.
At this current age, in his 80s, going to class.
I hope Bill Murray doesn't listen to this episode. This is gonna,
Maybe he's a Ragewell fan.
Doubt it. There's not many of them.
They're a dying breed.
Your only listener is Bill Murray.
Right, we need to find you a Ragewell. Shut up. A Bill Murray film.
Really love him.
Because it's upsetting me that you don't like Bill Murray, because Bill Murray's
Do
amazing.
you
And-
love him or like?
yeah, a little bit. And as a
Oh,
real
shit.
and as a real human, he's actually amazing.
Yeah, no, in real life, he's
No,
a
that's why I
dude.
feel like I
Yeah.
feel bad for just having.
And,
Just
and
when I
I,
see him, I'm just like, no.
What
And
about
again, we-
Scrooge? Scrooge, he's
stop
good
saying
in Scrooge.
Scrooge. That's not a great film. It's a great
Ouch.
film, but there's better.
Ouch.
But yeah, but
He's great in Space Jam. He's the hero.
let's
Oh, okay.
recommend some like actual good films, like
Whoa,
Lost
whoa!
in Tr-
That is
Lost in
fighting talk. How dare you?
Also-
Space Jam.
Space
not-
Jam.
Not to be
Space Jam.
sexist, but pretty much every woman I know loves this film. Lost in Translation with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I saw. Okay, he's
That's
He's
that's
the
what he
older
does.
guy
This
in that.
guy. Yeah.
But also, even that film is kind of.
Oh yeah, it's creepy in a way as well.
Yeah, so I'm just like.
Yeah, it
But I
seems a
did
bit.
like it, but
But
I'm
it's
like,
not to show you that he's nice. It's to show he's a good actor and that you like him.
no,
in it.
he's for sure a good actor. I just, you know what? I don't know what. Me
Zombieland.
and you need to talk this out.
Well, Drew,
Zombieland.
in Zombieland, he's in it for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, but he's great in it. He's great in that 10 seconds.
Have you seen Zombieland?
What?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a comedy with zombies, and Woody Harrelson and Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
They're running
And
around like America, just
Zac Efron.
collecting, surviving, and they go into a mansion, and it's Bill Murray's mansion, and Bill Murray as a zombie just runs out, and they beat him to death.
Oh no,
You'll
I
like
thought
that one.
See, that I would love.
no, I thought he was him. I thought he was actually Bill Murray before he becomes a zombie.
Oh, maybe for like 5 seconds. Maybe he just walks in and goes, and
No,
then
I thought he
changes.
had a bit of a
That
scene,
was-
and then we're spoiling it now.
Your
Spoilers.
memory's better than mine then.
I don't know.
He did show up in Little Shop of Horrors for like a minute, and I was like, "What are you doing here?
Oh, I forgot
Bill,
that.
What are you doing here?"
Bill is like the new Freddy Krueger, but he's just entering your other films. He's like, I'm watching.
Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe he's like my soulmate.
Maybe.
Very lost in translation.
Well, like in real life, he like just walks into people's like weddings and does karaoke with them and gets photos
What
and
if
stuff
he does
like
that to mine?
Yeah.
Wait, he walks to a random, or they like request him to come?
No, he just happens to
Bit
be
of
in the
both.
same hotel or a place, and he just goes, "Do you want a photo?" And he goes, and then crashes them, gets drunk, and pays for stuff, and does karaoke with them.
If he shows up at my wedding, something bad is gonna happen.
I did not know he was in Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah, there he is.
He's very weird in that one. He's like kind of gay. Like he's like turned on by the sadistic like dentist.
Oh, yeah.
I liked his role there. I was like, that's kind of funny. But what are you doing here?
Well, you know the dentist is Steve Martin, right? He's a great
Steve,
actor.
yeah, Steve Martin, John Candy, Jim Belushi.
Yep.
Rick Moranis in James's favorite film, and he's back. James knows that, don't you?
What's that?
Rick Moranis.
Yeah, I thought you quit acting.
Yeah, he's back for Spaceballs 2.
Oh, they're actually doing that, are they?
It's almost finished filming.
It's happening, man. It's got Bill Pullman and his son.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. It's got Bill Pullman and his son. That is
The
interesting.
guy that played Bob in Thunderbolts. I can't remember his name. It's something.
Okay.
Little
It's got
Pullman.
all the old cast plus their
Little
kids
Pullman.
because they're so old now.
Lewis Pullman.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Right.
Nicole, as you can
Spaceballs
see,
is a
we're
good
great.
comedy
we're great
to watch
we're
from the
great with
80s.
films, great with names, great with movies.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can tell.
What the thing I liked recently, I was chatting to Nicole on Instagram because she just watched The Fly.
Oh,
Yes.
That's a good
Jeff-
movie.
Jeff Goldblum from 1986.
Yeah.
And when you described it, your review, I was like, did she watch the right film? 'Cause she's like
What?
describing it as
That was wrong.
no, it was brilliant because I just remember I haven't seen it for like 20 years. I haven't seen it for a long time, and it's just a weird sort of horror dark program. And you're like, oh, it's
Cronenberg, right?
yeah, and Cronenberg is a bit fucked up, and Nicole's
yeah.
Nicole's describing it as a kind of
It could be a
sexy
rom-com.
rom-com.
Sexy rom-com with a
Absolutely.
fly.
Okay, I didn't say all that, but
Alluded to.
no, it is romantic.
Yeah, they're getting on all the time. She showed a clip.
What the fly? What? He's getting his groove on with the fly.
No, those two are going at it. Gina Davis.
A lot.
Oh,
They were a lot. I was like, when does it,
okay.
like, when do you guys stop? And
Wow.
then, yeah. But,
Both very attractive actors, though, at that time as well, specifically.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Is
That's
that
why I
before
feel
the fly
like the
get
first
involved?
half is like eye candy, and then the second half is opposite of eye candy. You don't want to see that when he turns to a fly.
The
Picking
other
his
half
nails
is
off and
fly
stuff. Innit?
candy.
Oh, that was bad. The nails. No.
Nails.
Yeah,
He,
pulls
like,
his
I need to watch
nails
that
off
again.
because he's fallen apart.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's
Very-
Let his
almost a
ear
little
come
bit.
off as well and stuff.
His whole
Yeah.
body comes off. He turns into a fly, mate.
Does that mean he starts landing on shit and trying to eat it?
What?
Like,
Have you
No.
seen this
He
film?
does get like addicted to sugar. He's
okay.
like
Does he?
adding like spoonfuls of sugar in his coffee, and she's like, "Are you
Okay.
okay?"
God, I can't remember all those bits. But yeah,
It's been so long.
it sounds disgusting. But now, after your description, I'm like, I might give this another go because it sounds like it's more 80s and funny.
It's more. It's also
Accidentally
more
funny.
sad than scary. It's just sad.
Oh yeah, because he's kind of humanoid, but he's not, isn't he? Because he
Do you
kind of
feel-
understands.
Do you feel more sorry for him or the fly that got caught up in the machine?
He is. They are
Wait,
one.
wait, what did you say?
Do you feel more sorry for Jeff Goldblum's character or the fly that got
I don't
caught
really
in the
care
one?
about that fly.
Fuck
Well,
the fly,
the whole
man.
thing didn't mean to. It was just doing the rounds.
Actually, yeah,
And
they need to make a movie about the fly's perspective. He just got fused with a
100%.
human against his will.
Yeah,
He
that's
didn't
it.
consent to none of that.
Yeah, you're just
Can't
flying
help but feel
around.
that basic safety checks would have stopped that whole thing from happening.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen in this day and age, would it?
And realize a fly there. Okay, just get out. Done.
Open the door.
Ironically, there's a fly in my room. It just
No,
comes
but someone was saying the other day, how is it that a fly can get through a gap that small, right?
because they're
Like,
that small.
accidentally, but then you open like double doors, windows, and it can't fucking leave the house. And you're like, dude, I've opened
That's so true.
every fucking door and window for you, and you can get through a microscopic like gap. Like, you're a weirdo.
Because they don't want to leave.
Yeah, I know. This is what I mean about they
Yeah, but they
make
must have like
friends.
a strong skull because they float in and then they
A
spend an
strong
entire
skull.
afternoon headbutting glass.
That's true, actually. Like headbangers. They're kind of listening to the kind of music you love, Kev. I think that's what
Yeah.
it is. It's
And
like
I'm
a
just-
mosh pit.
I was
But-
just looking at Gina Davis, man. Like, The Fly was 86. She did Beetlejuice in 88. That was before Beetlejuice.
Oh wow!
Wow.
And before Thelma
Kiss
and
the Ghost.
Louise,
Not Kiss the
and
Ghost.
before A League of Their Own. Have you seen any of those ones?
No, but Beetlejuice and Thelma and Louise are both in the book. I remember.
Don't watch the sequel to Beetlejuice. Well, you do, but don't rush to it. Definitely see the first
Don't
one.
watch the what?
The sequel to Beetlejuice.
Why not?
Beetlejuice.
Well, definitely don't do it in the wrong order, Drew, eh?
Yeah. I see.
Drew's got grey on his beard and he hasn't seen Beetlejuice. He watched Beetlejuice, the sequel, in the cinema first.
I don't know why he's pulling out the grey.
I'm
coming out.
trying
No,
not to say your
right.
age. I'm
I thought you were
highlighting your
trying to
age,
hint at
Alex.
the fact that I'm wise, but not so wise to watch a film out of sequence.
I mean, it's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Someone who's into films and has not seen Beetlejuice at his age, and the fact that Beetlejuice is free on all streaming platforms, and you had weeks and months to see it before the build up to the sequel in the
I
cinema.
was just so excited about Beetlejuice that I didn't want to watch Beetlejuice. I just wanted to see the other one. And like you said, it didn't make a whole lot of sense, obviously.
No, because you didn't
I
really
enjoyed-
understand it.
I enjoyed being in the dark.
But now you've said Beetlejuice so many times, he is here somewhere.
yeah.
Oh,
With a
God.
fly. He's brought a little fly with him.
What's good? Beetlejuice X the Fly.
Oh, you don't even. So in Beetlejuice, do you know that if you say his name 3 times, he appears, right?
I'm aware of it. I haven't seen Beetlejuice either now, so
It's like
But-
the kids' version of Candyman. If you say Candyman 5 times, you get a hook up your backside.
But if you say Beetlejuice about 7 times, he then disappears again. So it's like turning a light on and off.
That's
That's
just
not.
too many times to be saying it.
That's not a thing. You see, Candyman. That's James's favorite. Do you know what I mean by Candyman? As the horror film.
Then we're going from flies to wasps. You see, all these wasps.
Yeah. So yeah, Candyman. If you say that in the mirror 5 times, you know, like I know what you did last summer.
No.
No.
No. Okay.
Sorry, no. Like the answer's always going to be no. Like just.
Okay. There's like a big metal hook that gets thrown in the backside, and then you get ripped, and then
What?
it
You gotta
gets
stop
ripped
saying
and pulled out your
backside.
head.
It's the back.
Oh no, it's somewhere back there.
It's
and
some
then
gruesome
it gets
death.
hooked up,
Yeah.
Guys,
and you get split in half, basically.
This is
we're going to be
Candyman?
giving Nicole nightmares here. This is
Candyman.
not. This is not.
So he doesn't have candy. He just has a
No,
hook.
it's got nothing to do with
your
sweet.
backside.
Oh yeah, there's
He
no
doesn't work for
candy in it.
Haribo. It's gruesome and frightening and bumblebees.
It's a film that definitely gave us nightmares in the 80s, but it's
That's terrible.
We were saying the actor, God bless him, he's no longer with us. Do you
Tony
remember
Todd.
his name? Yeah, he wasn't it that he had all of the bees on his face,
Yeah.
and then he said every time he gets stung, he'll make how much?
Uh,
Didn't that to pay him something
I
like
can't remember.
$200? Something
It was a lot.
crazy. So he literally in real life had all of the. He almost like had a bee beard essentially in a shot, and every time he got stung, he's like, "Okay, that's 200,000 or whatever every time."
yeah.
Wow.
See, this is the kind of movie trivia that, yeah, you got some stories ahead of you. You're gonna love it.
Well, if we stick with horrors, because like you alluded to it earlier. I've never heard of it, never seen it. So when you watch this, I was like, this is a mad choice. You watched the film I Walked with a Zombie from 1943.
I did.
1943?
That reel blew up, and I don't know why.
Is that
It
because
got
there was no?
26,000 views. I'm like, I reached Zombie Gram or something. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why you guys liked this one.
I think it's the combination of genuinely. I know we keep bringing that up, but your age and watching a 40s film. That like younger
It
people
blew
don't watch
people's
stuff
mind.
like that. We don't even watch stuff like that. Like that's I think that's
Really,
super
I mean,
cool.
it was interesting to me. I was like, I don't know.
Did they walk
What
with a
was
zombie because dogs weren't around those days, or what was the?
They're not walking the zombies.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like I walked a zombie. Like, okay, just
Oh my
They're
god!
like on beaches.
pass me that dog collar for those things that don't exist. Just give me it. I'm going to put it on this weird zombie.
I've just read the description. By any chance, is this film majorly racist?
It's actually not, and I think that's the thing.
Right.
Is it's
Ooh.
like it's okay. I just lost my train of thought. Oh no, the whole movie
What would
it's
you
like
say
an
it's
allegory
about?
on slavery.
Right. Okay.
It's kind of like this island, and it has a past of slavery, and the white men who own the plantation are kind of like haunted by this guilt of the island's history, and so I guess the plantation owner's wife turned into a zombie, and it's like, I don't even know, but
Was that like karma in a way, like kind of karma? Zombie
Great
karma?
review.
yeah, great.
Zombie.
Like I just
Nailed it.
Zombie karma.
well, you're not quite good at words either.
Oh no, none of us
That's
are good
true.
at words.
That's true. That's the problem. You come into this podcast and then you just forget how to use words. I'm sorry.
Why don't we all do a podcast since we're so good at wordings?
Wait, this is off topic, but you said you don't like musicals, but did you like The Sound of Music?
Yeah, I mean that's a classic. Yeah,
Okay, good.
I just wondered who questioned that was too at
bit
first. but
Nazi.
maybe it was-
Well, you
Wait,
like
look, I have something relating to The Sound of Music. This is in my room, and
If
it
it's a
kind of
swastika,
scares.
we're going to be very upset.
No, it scares the shit.
Whoa!
Jesus,
Wow!
why is it that big?
On trap.
Why
Oh,
is it that big?
his hair is epic.
I know, isn't it?
Whoa!
That's
That's
don't know.
huge. That's a huge head.
It's very huge.
That's Christopher Plummer, yeah.
Yep, R.I.P.
Oh,
Don't. I look like a creep now. I got gifted this because my friends know I like The Sound of Music.
someone's going to come around and replace one of those heads with Bill Murray's, and you're going to have
Oh
nightmares.
my gosh.
Giant Bill Murray
What's
head
gonna
in the
be
bedroom.
you?
Crazy.
I was the president of my Girl Scout troop, and they have this ceremony where when you're welcoming a new president in, they theme the ceremony after something you love, and it's a surprise. And I had no idea what my theme would be, and they made the ceremony themed as The Sound of Music, and that's how I got the cutout, because they just had Von Trapp all over the walls. I was like, what is happening? Why is this my ceremony? But it was great.
Oh,
It was
that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good effort, isn't it?
You're all just being presidents somewhere. That's crazy.
What?
I know. Wait.
What did you say, Drew?
It's just the idea.
You're the president of a country, Drew.
No, I was just,
I'm the president of America.
Yeah, everyone's just being presidents.
Yeah.
Like,
let's not bring politics into this.
no. I mean, you make better presidents than the one you have anyway. I'm just saying, yeah, good job.
Also, right, you watched one of my favorite films. I wouldn't say it's one of my overall favorite films, but when I was growing up, like I said, when we started watching films when we were like 8, 9, 10 years old, the stuff we weren't allowed to watch, the 18s and stuff like that. One of the first films that I was allowed to watch, I don't think it quite traumatized me, but it was a lot for an 8-year-old to watch, and it was RoboCop, the original.
Oh.
And that's the one you watched, and that beginning scene when he gets shot so much he just disintegrates because he's been shocked so much.
That scene is brutal for an
And then
8-year-old.
Yeah, and then he drives through the other guy that's covered in acid, and he just splashes on the windscreen. He just dissolves, and that's the opening scene. And it's like that.
You were like, I'm in.
Oh no, I loved it, but I'm sure it affected me a little bit. But what were your thoughts of RoboCop? Because that is pretty heavy going and probably quite dated as well at the same time.
RoboCop. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was, well, I'm not necessarily fun. No, it is fun. I think it's a fun movie. But it was, when he was, like, getting shot and everything, I was like, oh, wow, this is quite more, like, gruesome than I thought it would be. But, this is off topic, but when I watch my movies, in order to get it, like, crammed into my day, I actually watch it while I'm on the treadmill.
Okay.
I'm glad you said treadmill. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we're both thinking of other words that began with the letter T.
Treadmill's
She
good.
still doesn't know what we mean.
I used to watch TV series while I was on a medicine bike. Is it called medicine bike? You know, like
just an exercise bike.
Just an exercise bike. Yeah, an exercise bike.
Exercise bike.
bike.
I think what happened was I was thinking a medicine ball, an exercise bike, and I said medicine bike. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry. People just wonder what I'm on during these episodes. Like I'm not even high on anything. I'm just bad with words. Damn you, brain. Yeah. I was on a bike watching.
No, yeah, it's productive.
Yeah, it's cool because you're kind of exercising.
Yeah, we understand the concept. We get the idea.
You know how those bikes work.
Nicole literally does it.
The wheels turning. Yeah, you do the same thing, but with running with your legs.
But
actually, I don't be running, but I'm like walking.
Oh, just going for a stroll.
Actually, yeah.
So you're not exercising
at
all.
Sprinting while watching RoboCop.
Did you start running when they were shooting him, and you're like,
"Ooh, that would be quite interactive. Like watching horror movies, they're being chased, and then you're running.
Immersive.
Turn the treadmill round and run away instead.
And the other way.
Have you seen that? You know that the Long Walk. Do you know the film I'm on about, Nicole? The Long Walk, Stephen King film that came out last month.
Never know what you're on about. No,
it's a brand new film. Brand new. It's a film literally about a group of
a long walk.
Children going for a long walk, and the last one to survive wins. Everyone dies.
That's the spoiler. It's actually a long walk.
And they did. We're just talking about interactive of you running on the machine. They did an interactive thing at the cinema where guests came in and they had to walk on the treadmill over 3 miles an hour, and if they dropped below it at any point, they had to leave and miss the end of the film.
There's no way. Wait,
Yeah.
That's real. That's
real. That happened.
And
It's not everywhere. Just but they did that for another film as well recently for something else as well, which is a bit weirder. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, what I was going to ask for got
One battle
derailed.
after another during the driving scene. Just walk a bit faster.
What sense does that make?
No, it doesn't. You said it didn't make sense. That's why I just thought I'd throw something in that didn't make sense.
Cool. That's most things. Yeah, absolute
That's good.
numpty.
That's good.
This is interesting because, like, I was going to ask a minute ago before we got derailed. What's your thoughts on like special effects and stuff? Like when you saw RoboCop, it is splash and like practical and all this sort of stuff, and obviously
That's Kev's favourite word, splash. In case splat and splash.
splat and splash. But
That's the
compared
name
to
of this
your
episode.
stuff, where you're not really seeing that these days, does that, for someone watching RoboCop for the first time in 2025, does that look like crap effects, or does it look really good? Do you know what I mean? I think it looks really good because it looks more realistic than CGI, but you've not been brought up with that as much, except when you're looking back. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, well, remember that I haven't even seen that many newer movies, so it's almost like
That's true.
You'd be a great litmus test if you actually watch normal movies as well.
I know. No, yeah. The world would be a better place if once Nicole watches all sorts of movies.
But I
Yeah.
genuinely think it's really interesting for. I genuinely think it's really interesting when you're putting different people in different places to watch things that they wouldn't normally watch, like you watching older 80s films, like from an era you're not from. Like we were born in the 80s, just to let you know. So that's like that's the shock.
Hiding my grave.
That's our era. So it all feels real. But what did you think of that shooting scene in RoboCop? Did it feel real or did it feel like really fake?
I don't think
Do
it
you know
was
what I mean?
bad. I think it was still effective.
Yeah.
There's times when I watch old movies and I'm like, oh, that's like I can't think of an example, but like you see something that's like, oh, that's very bad. But usually I just find it funny. I'm not like, oh, this is shit. Like
Yeah.
We call it practical effects because I was watching Taxi Driver literally yesterday, and there's some really cool practical effects in that, and how they did it was insane. When he was talking about what they had to do, there's a bit where a character gets shot in the neck, for example, and they created like a little kind of like gap where they'd have like a blood tube thing ready to like pump out, and then they'd have a piece of fake skin there, but it was attached to like a fishing wire. And he was like, if you watch that scene in slow motion, you see the skin go woo, like out of shot, but because the gun goes and it goes like you don't realize, and then like it's
these are
like
good effects
oh,
that you're making.
thank you so much. And then it's just gushing with all this kind of fake blood, but it was like how they did it, and a guy gets a hand blown off, like 3 fingers or something. Like it's incredible how they did it. Like it's absolutely incredible. Pyrotechnics attached to like a fake hand, and they set off like a trigger explosive, and then the hand part, and the actor's got his fist like this. They build a fake hand on there, and then that gets blown away, and then it's really cool, man. Really, really cool.
Wow, you like really looked into that.
Yeah, I was watching the making of it.
But I think that's what was interesting as well. Like we were talking last time as well about the Ed Gein story on Netflix, which is really good and interesting. But it goes back to looking at Alfred Hitchcock and Psycho, and classic. But is it scary? No, it really isn't. But that's the thing that's really exciting about your project of watching all these films, is that you're going to see films, especially older ones, and go, yeah, it was all right. But if you read up about it, you'll go, oh shit, that was the first film ever to have a murder in it, or to have a killing or a knife murder, or this, cross-dressing and all sorts of crazy stuff in that film that happens. And that's what was so shocking to people. It melted people's brains, whereas today it's really mild in comparison to what we see today. So I think it's really interesting you're seeing it from your perspective.
I remember I watched Psycho in my film class, and all the other kids in my class were like, "Oh, that was predictable. That's not even scary." But I was like, I think that was great. I actually wasn't predicting any of that at all. I don't know how you guys. I was actually a bit scared.
Did your teacher say to you or explain to you or ask the question to the class, for instance, and say, "Okay, that's your opinion now. Imagine you're in the '60s. There's no color
Yeah.
TV. You don't know anything about the outside world apart from newspapers. Like you've never seen a murder or death, or that's not depicted on TV. Now, what's your thoughts? You know?"
Yeah, my teacher definitely like brought up things like that, and I don't know. I feel like not to be like people my age, but like a lot of them like don't take that into consideration. Like I know that was like our horror genre of the class or section words things, but we watched Psycho and then we watched Nope by Jordan Peele, and then she asked us to say which one we liked better, and I actually didn't even like Nope as much as everyone else did.
Nope was just like a weird tent floating through the sky. It felt like
it wasn't. I feel like I didn't get much out of it.
Yeah.
I think it could have been good if it were just different slightly.
When you've done your 1,000 movies, Jordan Peele has a film called Us and Get Out. Those two are.
I've seen both. I've actually seen.
Oh wow! Okay. Oh my god! Yeah, great work. Yes, Us.
We did it. Us is crazy.
Us was that blew me away when you've got like the duality of the two kind of families and just that intro scared the shit out of me. Can we just say with the little girl at the fairground ride, right? In the fucking mirror maze. I was like, whoa. That was some crazy stuff.
Yeah, that was a proper scary film. I think Jordan Peele does really good films. I really liked Nope, but I can see why people didn't enjoy it.
It wasn't bad. I just like
it was just different, and I think that's the point of Jordan Peele. He doesn't do obvious films. He does something a bit different or a bit interesting, I think.
It's funny though, because he's known for comedy, isn't he? And his movies are like completely other end of the scale.
Yeah.
Like the Key and Peele show is just hilarious. And then his movie, because I didn't know it was him when I watched Get Out, and I was like, oh, it's him. I was really surprised that like a known comedy actor was making these dark horror films.
I think that's really good. But that's what's good about comedians, isn't it? Like comedians are really good actors, and that's why like loads of good comedians are good in drama films and things like that as well. And it's surprising to us when you watch it, but it really hits the nail on the head usually. What I was going to say, what was I going to say about because you watched all these sort of practical things as well, like Alien, for instance. That it was have you seen both now, or just the first one?
No, I've only seen Alien. So far,
you're in for a treat then. What was your thoughts on the first one?
Hold your horses, Kev. Okay,
you're in for a treat.
To get real. Yeah. Yeah. Go on then. What was your thoughts on Alien?
I really liked the first one. I think I said like I don't know. It didn't get quite exciting until the second half, obviously. But gosh, that like. The alien, what is the alien called?
Facehugger.
Freaking
Facehugger,
crazy.
Facehugger first though. When he goes back to the ship like that.
Wait, I can't hear you.
Sorry. Oh, when he goes back to the ship like that.
Who? Oh, the guy with the
an alien. Yeah, John.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what was his name?
Bishop.
John. No, not John Bishop.
John
famous actor. What's his name? The famous actor, John.
I don't know. You could just move on.
Oh, yeah, man. Just give up.
This is terrible, man. My brain, I tell you.
John Hurt.
Yeah. That whole dinner table scene, everything's fine and they're eating.
That was
and
crazy.
I mean, what was it like your first moment seeing the chest burster? I mean, that's insane.
Did you know about it before watching it, or was that a surprise?
No, I literally never know anything before I watch anything.
great, though.
So it's
That's
always a
great.
surprise. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Did you scream and go flying back? I mean, that's pretty intense when that thing comes out of his chest.
No, I definitely I didn't scream.
How dare you? No, it's fine. It's fine.
I definitely jumped because I was like, what is going on? And then what was, I don't remember names either, or
Right.
the character's name, that guy who was actually a robot,
Oh,
and he was like,
it's Ian Holmes. Ian
amazing
Holmes
and
is the
amazing.
actor, and I can't remember the
Ian
name
Holmes
of
playing Ash.
Ash. Yeah,
Yeah.
that bit's
also
scary.
freaked me out because I was like, what is?
I mean, when he tries to suffocate her with like a twisted paper.
No,
which
and why did they have to make it look like that? It's like, what is?
I'm going to waterboard you with some paper. You're like, that's got nothing to do with water, man. Yeah,
So
that
good.
was.
But you do have a treat. Watch Aliens when you get a chance. I would recommend watching it sooner rather than later, whilst Alien is fresh in your brain, because the sequel is Alien on steroids and
You
acid.
think it's better than Alien? Because the book
different.
does.
It's an action film. It's
Yeah.
the best thing about Alien was an alien. The best thing about Aliens is Alien.
There's more of them.
Just lots of Alien. If you enjoyed Alien, there's more of them.
Yeah, the dialogue's great as well, man.
It's
awesome.
It's great. It's action packed. It's still scary. It's still creepy. It's got
there's Marines. It's so
still
cool.
horror, but it's more action packed horror.
You've got Newt as well. She's an amazing little character. Actually, talking of great, well written parts, you've got Ripley and Newt and female parts that are really well written.
Wait, her name is Newt?
Yeah.
Newt is a different character. Yeah, she's amazing.
Name. Or I guess now you know my dad's name.
What? Put it in the file. Put it in the file, Kev.
No. What? Go on.
Newt. N-E-W-T.
No, his is like N-H-U-T.
Wow. Okay.
Actually pronounced Newt.
Yeah.
That is mental.
Wow.
That is absolutely mental.
Now you need to watch it.
Yes.
It's a very different context. I think Newt's more like, what is that, a small animal? That's kind of what it's alluding to.
Wait,
she's
like a small animal?
No, like a small animal is like a lizard, like a newt. A newt is like a small lizard.
Right.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, her dad's name's spelled completely different, but that's a newt. It's like
I love that you just had that instantly.
He just had it ready. He's like, pull out the newt picture, man.
But she's called Newt because she's like just a little tiny little cute girl that's trapped in an alien spaceship, basically.
I love that.
But yeah, it's great. It's like a survival film. But also, got a couple questions for you before. But I thought, if you're watching Alien and stuff like that, and that chest burster sequence and all those practical effects that we're talking about, have you had a chance to see the film The Thing yet? John Carpenter's The Thing?
I have. It's been a while. I saw that a while ago.
That's mad on effects, right?
Practical effects. Quite literally. Do you remember the arms out of the guy's head? And like walking off like a crab.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
I just imagine you being so chilled, like you're eating popcorn and something really scary happens where I just dive out of a window and you go, oh. You're just like, so it's like, it doesn't faze you. It's amazing.
When she said that's crazy, she's talking about you, not the film.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you're
probably scarier than some of the films you've watched. Like,
okay, before we finish up, I've got a couple of questions for you. I thought, what's the thing you've learned the most from watching these films, and what's the biggest surprise? So what have you learned the most? So what have you learned the most from these films?
I'm glad you didn't say from this episode.
Nothing. Just kidding.
Nothing, Be better at English.
What did I learn? That's
like,
hard. I don't know what I like.
Like, do you have you now got a better affiliation for a different type of genre, or do you now appreciate something that you didn't appreciate before, or do you like a different actor or genre? Or we already know that you've learned you don't like Bill Murray, but apart from that, is there someone you do like, Bill, or a genre or style you've embraced?
Well, usually I never actually watched horror, and this month I've only seen 4 horror movies so far this month, but that's more than I've seen ever. So I guess I'm appreciating that genre more. And it's also cool seeing. I wouldn't be able to give names because I'm just as bad as you guys, but like, it's.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
I love when I see common actors throughout the movies. Like I'll be like, oh, well, she was in that other one that I just watched, and
Yeah.
it's like seeing the. Yeah.
And
You
you'll
love
be the
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood when
yeah. But
DiCaprio does
your
that.
point as well, because you're watching older films, you'll see like someone that's a 60-year-old today being a teenager in one of these films and go, recognize that person. Then you'll have to do IMDb and go, oh my God. I love doing that.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like a film we know. Like, again, this nostalgia film, you watch a film from the 80s, you remember it. 30 years goes past and you go back and watch it today and you realize that like Brad Pitt's in Thelma and Louise and you go, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, you go, I didn't know
Is
that
he?
at the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Spoiler.
you wouldn't have noticed if you watched it originally, you wouldn't, he's just a bloke. But now he's Brad Pitt. You watch it back again and go,
Yeah.
holy fuck,
Oh,
that bloke's Brad Pitt.
Westworld, I'm hoping, is in your 1,000 movies.
That's not a film.
Westworld,
TV
isn't
show.
that a
Westworld.
TV?
No, it's not a TV show. It's a film.
Waterworld.
West.
Wait, let's see.
Westworld
Isn't there also a show called Westworld too?
with Ewan. I want to say Ewan Bremner. Yeah, Ewan.
Yeah,
Bremner.
Let
Ewan
me look at
Bremner.
the Appendix.
Why have you picked that? Like a really weird Western film from 1973.
Yeah, because it's old school. It will be in the 1,000 movies, and it's a badass movie.
They do have a Western section. There's like
It's-
50 Western.
Oh, I bet
Nicole,
they
check this
do.
out. It's Western sci-fi. Like, how badass is that?
That sounds
Oh
awful.
gosh, that's interesting.
That sounds bad. That just got worse.
Badass without the ass.
If it's not
Yeah.
got Clint Eastwood in it, it's not worth watching a Western. That's my
How
advice.
dare you.
Wait, it's called Westworld? Okay, I'm getting.
Westworld.
Where is W in the alphabet?
At the end.
just a few before Z.
Wait, hold on. Gosh, there's so much.
Few before A.
Westworld is the same writer as Jurassic Park, which is going to be exciting when you get to watch Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah. Which
Michael something. Crichton. Boom. Yes, James. Teamwork.
We got the first name right for wrong. We've called him James Crichton, Mike Crichton, Dave Crichton, everything. Well, yeah, thank you for joining us. Hope it wasn't too weird, and I hope your mum isn't too
no, it
freaked
was
out by
great.
it. Yeah. And we'll see what you're doing on your social media. Maybe have you back again in the future if you're up for chatting about some more stuff and seeing what else
Yeah,
you've
it was very fun. being
learned
here.
and come across as well. What was your biggest surprise? That was the one question. What was your biggest surprise from watching these? Or the most interesting fact? Anything interesting about your journey so far?
I don't know. Like, I think I need to see more, and then I'll definitely have more. Because I just started doing this. I don't even know how you found my account. I was like, I feel like you invite people with a pretty moderately big following sometimes. But I had like 200 when you messaged me, and I was like,
Well, you've jumped up a lot now.
I'm at 560 or something.
Yeah, that's amazing. But that's it. I just think it's interesting speaking to anyone. So we speak to loads of different people depending on. We've
Right.
got someone coming on the moment, the guy that almost popped on a second ago.
Yeah, who was that?
That's my fault. Sorry, that's
he's
my
a-
fault.
He's in TV and theatre and things like that. So we speak to
Wow.
people in different walks of life as well. But we like people that are doing the stuff on social media about films because they're passionate about it. Don't have to know much about it. They just have to be passionate and excited about it.
Yeah.
But I think your journey's different and interesting because we speak to a lot of people, and you, like I said, you're one of the younger people, and I think it's great to get a variety of different perspectives. And I think coming from California as well, all those sort of factors are interesting. But we really appreciate you joining us. That was really good, Nicole. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It's been so nice.
Good. I'm glad you didn't think it was too weird.
No, not at all.
Thank you very much. And we'll catch you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do I just like go or like what do I do?
Stay.
Oh, stay.
This has been Rage Whale. Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you had a whale of a time.
Thank you all for your continued support, and please do check out our other fun episodes with many great and interesting guests. And just to let you know, we're also on YouTube if you want to also watch us. But do give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok, and we'd love a cheeky 5-star rating on here if you had a moment. And if you do want to support us further, we do have merch. The links are here and on our socials. It's ragewhale.tmill.com. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.